After Trump's speech last night, Bitcoin dropped down to 65,700. Since then, we were able to rebound back to 67,000. Is this the beginning of a move up, or are we about to drop down to lower prices? Let's find out. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 5 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 66,945. Before we go over the top-down analysis, I want to go over two winning trades that I gave you guys yesterday. The first one's on the 1 hour chart, where I gave you guys a double top M pattern here at around 68,200, with the measure move taking us to about 66,550. Not only did we hit that, but we went as low as 65,712. That's about a $2,500 move. So congratulations on whoever took that. This is a big win for the Flex Candle community. Also on the 4 hour chart, I had told you guys I was seeing a bear flag. I switched this into a rising wedge, and I told you guys this could take us all the way down to about 64,000. We didn't hit the whole measured move yet, but we did fall down basically from about 68,200 all the way down to 65,712. So also this is a $2,500 move. If you would have taken the double top or this falling wedge, we made more than half of the measure move. So congratulations on whoever took this trade as well. Now let's start off here with the weekly chart. We see here that the stochastics, like I've been telling you guys, look like it wants to roll over. If we zoom in, we can already see the blue line starting to roll over here. We have a small green candle. It's way smaller than yesterday. After two red candles the prior 2 weeks, this looks like it's headed down towards the 200 moving average at 59,430. You see that the 21 moving average is creeping up on price. That's currently at 79,938. We're pretty close to price. We can see that the bear flag is already forming. It's probable that maybe we could end up falling down. People did not like what Trump had to say yesterday, and if the war continues to escalate, there is possibly going to be more downside here. On the 4-day chart, I've been telling you guys about this cross, a 21 moving average crossing over on the 200 moving average, which is bearish. We're very close to price range here as well. The stochastics RSI are rolling over. This looks ready to also fall down. On the 2-day chart, you guys know I have this already in a bear flag, with the measured move taking us down to about 44K. As you can see, we're inside of the bear flag already, and at any moment we could start breaking down here. Now we take a look at the RSI. We're starting to roll over. The stochastics RSI here, if we zoom in, still has room to continue coming down. I'm starting to see a little curve here. Doesn't mean much yet. Let's see what ends up happening. Clovies roll over. But if we could just curve back up here, maybe we could get back to the top of the bear flag and maybe hit 70K again. We head over to the daily chart. The stochastics RSI look like they want to come up. Again, they could also roll over here. I'm not liking that we're below the 21 moving average. We haven't been able to get back up there. And we could clearly see that this looks like a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And we already broke the neckline here. So this definitely could send us down to around 60K or possibly even below. We must get above this 80 or even this 100 moving average at 77,263 to get above this head to really negate it. We head over to the 22-hour chart. We see that the RSI is completely rolling over. Again, rejection here at the 21, at the 100, at the 80, at the 50 moving average. So stochastics look like they want to roll over. On the 8-hour chart, still have room to continue going down. The only thing that could save us is if we could curve back up here. We're getting rejected again at the 21 moving average. This is bearish. On the 4-hour chart, been talking to you guys about this head and shoulder pattern that takes us down to about 63K. Now this is the head and shoulder pattern. We already triggered it. We went below the neckline, so we could have taken some profits there. Since then, we did come back up and we got rejected and we started coming down. Now I had this in the bear flag. I switched it yesterday to a rising wedge, and we already started breaking down. We already took some of the measured move profits here at 65,712, but the measure move to this does take us down to about 64K. Now if we zoom in on the stochastics RSI, this could go up and this could help us negate it, but if we roll over, I could see us going to those prices to 64K or lower. I told you guys if we get rejected off this 200 moving average, that's going to be bearish, and as you can see, that's exactly what happened. We were never able to get back above this 200 moving average. We have a shot now that the stochastics RSI are low. We need to get above the 21 at 67,470. 70, and then we have to break above with strength above this 200 moving average at 69,460. But then guys, remember, there's going to be resistance at 70k, at 74k, and at 76k as well. On the 1 hour chart, we got rejected off this 200 moving average. We got rejected off this 21 moving average. We're trying to see if we can make it back up here. You can see that this is a head and shoulder pattern as well that rolled over. Could we be flagging out here? Could this be a cup and handle that could bring us back above the 200 moving average? Again, in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter if we cannot get above 70k or above 74k? That was just a little scalp move up. Obviously, you know, it'll be good to take profits, but in the grand scheme of things, does not mean much if we're going to eventually roll over. Right now, we need to stay above this 21 moving average. We have to get back above the 200 moving average. The RSI looks like it's rolling over, and the stochastics RSI are getting toppy here. What could save us is that we go here sideways, get above this 200 moving average, and by the time we reset, maybe we could continue further up. And on the 15-minute time frame, stochastics here, we have some bearish divergence. This could be a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder on the stochastics RSI. The RSI also looks like it wants to roll over. Not looking too good at the moment. We're kind of flagging out here. Again, this measure move could possibly take us back above 68k, but we need to get above 70k in order to really make a difference. So right now, guys, I think that we're just ranging between 65k and 70k. Anything could happen. We could go further down, we could go higher up. I just really think that Bitcoin is news dependent right now, but we are definitely leaning more towards bearish territory, and anything really could really bring us below 65k. So right now I am leaning more bearish. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.